units across the map, etc., etc. But it's so funny because I still feel that Crank's real strength are these late games. Like, he's so good, super late game PvT, and so often we see him do something completely different. And when I say that, Kibbles, the very first thing I see over here from my blue Protoss spawning on the right top side of Yangsu is a probe leaving his base.
He probably just wants to check the range on the Xel'Naga towers, right? It's a reasonable explanation.
I wish it was, but I don't think so. I think we're most likely will see maybe one or two Zealots being chrono boosted out, and then still the assimilator go down at home, and then Zealots into a Stalker trying to, you know, prevent a bunker from ever going up. We'll see if the Red Terran has an answer. Of course, our Red Terran is alive in the left bottom side of this map. Oh my god, it's so close, but he doesn't see it.
Yeah, this probe is like really committing to a close position.
If he builds the Rex over here, he's gonna see it. Or is it just going to be two gateways with no assimilator? Haas tried to do that against Bomber, but I'm not a particularly big fan of that. I really think that like the Zealot into Stalker is better than just two gates. But we will see. Well, Crank is chrono boosting probes at home, so there's a good chance that that will be the case. Oh my, and Alive did go command center first, of course, in the previous game. Let's not forget about this, guys. Alive went command center first on Polar Knight.
He's doing it here, it looks like. Yep.
Well, this is awkward.
Not a very good chance of Alive holding this at this point.
Alive is right now saying in Korean, there, or at least soon. He's like, there is a gateway in my base.
I really thought you were going to lay some Korean knowledge on me there.
No, I have no Korean skills.
There is a gateway in my base.
Command center first, no scout. On the smallest map there is, in our current map pool. Playing against the gateway in your main, and also the assimilator is going down, so it's not just the Zealots, guys, because of course if Alive would get out some Marines eventually, he could somehow still pull SCVs and try to micro his way out of that, because Marines are ranged and Zealots are not. But after this first Zealot, maybe his second Zealot, there will be a Stalker on the field, and that Stalker is going to take care of all those Marines. I have no idea how you're supposed to hold this as a Terran. Like, this is hard enough if you have a standard opening. Let's say if you go into a Reaper into a reactor, then it's already very tough. Even if it's a no gas fast expanded, it's a little tough. When you go command center first, I have no idea how you're supposed to hold this.
Well, luckily Alive hasn't opted to, you know, throw down any super fast gases, but here come the Zealots, and
I love that he was waiting for two Zealots, and right now Alive knows what time it is, and he's probably saying something horrible in Korean.
So he can start mining off of, you know, the low ground. Here comes actually another Zealot. Not enough gas for that Stalker quite yet.
Alive also realizing that he really needs... he cancels his orbital, which I'm not sure how I feel about that decision. Maybe he's just going to be like, he cancels that Rex as well. He's just like, well, this Rex is never going to finish up. I'm really surprised by that, because it was so close to finishing up.
He needed to start a bunker, and now he can start the bunker on the low ground. And it looks like Crank isn't really aware of this. He's going to head down now, but I think it's too late. If the SCVs can get us around, I mean, this bunker is going to complete. He's going to be able to stabilize on it. Just a question of whether he can, you know, repair it against the damage that we're going to have versus 3 Zealots. Could be a little tough if he doesn't get the SCVs to the front.
And not just that, like right now there's only a single Marine. The other Marine is going to...
Wow!
That is a small mistake here by Crank, because a single Marine in the bunker, sure, that bunker is awesome, but it takes like a century for one Marine to shoot down 3 Zealots. However, with 2 Marines in it, and soon to be 3, because right now Crank is forced to reposition. He's like, you know, with 2 Marines I probably can't do too much about it. But that Stalker is almost out as well. Okay, here comes the money for 2. Alive's gonna lose all his Marines.
Yeah, that was...
well...
That was that.
Yeah. Comment.